Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is going to be a podcast with my friend over at Vexels. Jero, how is it going, my friend? How you doing?
Wonderful, Adnan. Thank you for having me.
Brilliant, man. Well, look, we've got so much surprise in this podcast. We're going to talk about some design tips and tricks, everything that's going to help people to kick out some amazing designs and scale and do so many things, man, all related to designs. So let's go with it, right? Let's go with it. Are you excited?
Yeah, man, let's get it. We have so many things to talk about. Can't wait.
Yeah, that's brilliant, man. Before we start, guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, leave a nice comment down below or a question, wherever that may be, and make sure you hit the bell notification button so that you guys can get the videos as soon as I upload them and you won't miss out on any future content. So without further ado, let's get started. So Jero, give us an introduction to yourself.
All right, my name is Jero. This is Geronimo. I work with Vexels since 2018 and I've been doing mainly marketing, performing with the marketing team, but all around we've been working a lot with the merch aspect, which is what we're gonna be talking about today.
Amazing. And talk to us about Vexels. Who is Vexels? What's its background? What is its mission statement? What does it want to achieve?
All right, so Vexels is a graphic design platform where we help people own their business with high quality graphics and graphics of all kinds. Ever since we started out as a graphic stock, doing lots of illustrations, designs, icons, all kinds of graphic resources. But starting in 2018, we started to develop what we call the merch plans and all the merch products. We started out with t-shirt designs, but we soon grew to other products. And our main goal is, to help you on your business journey, whatever it may be. Maybe freelancing, maybe a design company, or people who do merch.
That's brilliant. And you guys have evolved because, you started that, 3 years ago, something like that? And then you've come a long way, right?
Yeah, the company started out way back, but when we started growing exponentially, we'd say, is when we found out that there was a lot of people asking us for, can we use your designs on our t-shirts? Can I use your designs on mugs? So we quickly spotted a need from our community and a niche, which was the merch niche. Right? We started specializing in apparel design. We started specializing in merch, really getting to know what merch is, what PODs are, and we've been growing hugely ever since. Our growth has not been just on the design aspect, but also on the tools that we have, some of which we're gonna be talking about today.
Brilliant. Since Vexels is at the forefront of design trends, what do you see the main design trends right now and through the end of 2020 and beyond?
2020 has been a crazy year, no doubt, but we've noticed that there were some design trends that popped up this year, especially retro sunsets. I know you've been talking about it. We know that a lot of people have been talking about it, but it's you can't miss it, there's so much potential on those kind of designs that you can apply those to pretty much any niche that you want.
And they're easy to scale.
They're super easy to scale. I mean, you can make lots of the background, like the retro sunset background. You can make tons of those, but also you can cross niche that to what your creativity takes you. So we feel that retro sunsets are huge this year. It's something that's here to stay. I can tell you that from the get-go. Then anime style designs are also super hot right now. It goes from the anime kind of fighting, the detailed anime style, up to the kawaii cute fruits and food like sushi, cute kawaii sushi pieces or oranges, that kind of stuff. Those are great. And again, that's something that you can easily apply to any niche that you have. Then the other one that we know is really good, it's text designs. We know that text designs are among the best sellers. You don't have to go very far to see that top performing best-selling shirts are made up of quotes. Sometimes they're really simple, but really funny, or they draw your eyes, But we felt that in these past 2 years that we've been doing a lot of those designs, we noticed that there was a need for sophistication. Okay, so let's crank it up a notch. Let's take those designs to the next level. How you do that? We've made very small changes, very small adaptations. We added drop shadows, we added strokes, we added different colors, all of which work great. So my advice for people who are selling only text designs is to go the extra mile, go add some effect, do some like distress effect, you know, it's like super easy.
So easy.
And I think those are like the main, if not the main, like the most popular design trends for 2020. I'm sure it's gonna be only growing in 2021.
Text designs have been at the forefront of the best-selling designs on Merch by Amazon. Now, if you look at the best-selling designs, you'll find that a lot of them are text-based designs or text and graphic, right? You won't find very complicated designs sell that much compared to obviously text-based designs. So I think they're here to stay, and the fact that they are easy to make, they can be very competitive, but find your angle and exploit it and do what you need to do.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
100%.
Right, so what mistakes do you think people make when making print-on-demand designs?
Well, there are a lot of tiny mistakes people make, but like easily the most important mistakes people make are not being knowledgeable on basic design concepts. You know, for example, we know that some of the best sellers on the industry on Merch by Amazon are those which have, for example, text, like an arch text, an image, and then another arch text at the bottom. Those work really great, and knowing how to work with text and designs like really makes a difference, because you can have a great idea, but if you make a design too big or too complicated or too small, it's really not gonna do the job. On that note, for example, we just talked about how text designs are among the best, right? But we see so many people making the very simple mistake of just having sentences which are too long.
That's right.
Like 10-word sentences, stuff that's way difficult to read and like to get. You really have to like take a step back and see what the design is to really appreciate it, right? So we understand that the best text designs are very short and are very what we call memorable. You want to have a memorable message, something that
compelling.
Compelling. Something that you see on the street and you say like, oh, he gets it, or it's super funny, you know. It's something that you don't have to read, you don't have to think about it. Those are the
and
best.
They hit the emotions hard, right?
They
hit the emotions.
Exactly. Those are the best. And maybe along the same line, the other common mistake would be to not to do proper research. We see so many times people having great ideas indeed, but when it comes to the actual research, how will this design perform, they just end up with a good design but with no sales. So I think that among the top 3 mistakes, if not the first one, is research. Do your research. It's a non-negotiable.
Yeah. Absolutely. So you need to get the research right. You need to find out where people are spending their money, where the attention is, what do people care about, and then make designs based on that, rather than just thinking, okay, this is going to be a good design, and you make it. Maybe, like you said, it's going to be a good design, but it might not sell because there's no audience for it. And the other thing I was going to say is make sure you actually have an idea about which layout you're going to use, which template, which type of design people like, and then model after it. From where should the graphic be, to how big the text should be, to what font it should be, you know what I mean, what colors, and model after those best-selling designs, right? Get inspired but don't copy, because it's proven to sell before. If you can find a particular template that does really well across the platform, across many niches, then that's a winner, right? It's not just about the actual niche or design or quote, it's about the style of the design. If that style of design sells well, then model after it.
Agreed.
It's easy. It's something that anybody can do.
Absolutely.
Rather than having to think, oh, what am I going to do? You know, which type of design am I going to do? And then get that creative block. So in your mind, I think we've touched upon it a little bit, but if you can add a little bit to this, what are the criteria of a best-selling design?
The answer is not very intuitive, but it makes sense. So we understand that a best-selling design is a combination of factors. Like there's a recipe for that. We've realized that there isn't any one design which is made in a certain way that's gonna definitely make you sales. That's just not gonna happen. What you can help to achieve that is that we see that there's like a 3-step recipe, right? First, you go with the keyword research, and most likely the research. where it involves keyword research, it involves learning trends, it involves staying up to date with the news. Research is without a doubt number one up there on the recipe. Then you need to have a relevant message or concept. Okay, so I got my raw materials, I got my idea, but now I have a really good message, a really good concept, something that's memorable, something that's compelling, as you said, something that makes sense for these people that I'm doing research for. Ultimately, and the third part of it is the design. Right? You gotta have a design that clicks, that wraps around the idea that you have, the concept, and put it up there. Sometimes that design can be simple, sometimes that design can be more complex or more colorful. It all depends on where you're going, right? Like it all depends on your research. Right? That is the criteria. I think that is a solid recipe for success.
And would you say simple or complex? Which one sells best?
That's given by the research, given by the public. Sometimes people want something more artistic, so you gotta go a bit more complex, right? And sometimes it's just a simple message that's really funny and it gets the job done.
Exactly.
Surely, like beer T-shirts will be rather simpler than more artistic, like watercolor, koi fish, Japanese style design, which is really cool. And also, like, it depends on your platform. There's Merch by Amazon public and there's Redbubble public, for example. Like two quick examples of really different audiences, really different platforms. You gotta do different stuff to sell. I think that the smartest answer would be it depends on where you're going for.
Yeah, it depends on the platform. Absolutely. And it depends on the niche, and it depends on the audience.
Yeah.
Like you said, I mean, if I must add to that as well, Etsy is so different from Redbubble and so different from Merch by Amazon. So on Etsy, if you put a very complex design, it doesn't sell. You have to put something that's very simple, and usually a script type font sells well. It does the job, right? Very, very easy, simple, no graphic elements, just a nice looking script font does the job. And the ironic thing is I can earn between $22 to $26. My maximum profit from Etsy per t-shirt was $26.
That's insane.
I'm telling you, one t-shirt, when on Amazon, if you sell it for $19.99, you get 508 or something like that. But on Etsy, I'm telling you, $26. That's insane. And people spend the money, and those designs are very simple, text-based designs, nice looking, typography type designs. That's it. So what role does a high quality design play in converting to a sale and ultimately making a profit? Let's first discuss what a high quality design, what are the criteria of a high quality design in your mind? What is your definition of that?
Okay, a high quality would be design that's relevant and that's made by a professional, because a professional designer has already well integrated design concepts and color study and shapes, and ways to convey an idea and put it into paper or shirts, right? High quality, it starts with the standard. It's not like high quality is anything that's really complex or anything that's really colorful. That's not what high quality means. High quality means something that works and it's made with concepts, like professionally. So that's the baseline. Then what role does a high quality design play on the t-shirt, on the merch aspect, or in making sales? Again, it's more about really understanding who you're selling to and what message you're trying to convey, what message you're trying to bring, and do it in style. We noticed a lot of people do like simple designs and are successful because it has a really great message behind it. Like the message and the concept drives the sales. But what if you have an already great concept and you have a great design that only can push sales farther, whereas a like super top quality design does not sell on its own? We know it's like a deal maker, and especially in this business, right? Like you are doing your best to pave the way for the buyer for your product to be more affordable, easier to get.
You're making it easy for them.
You want it to make it as easy as possible. And when you have a great design, that usually does the trick.
So many people are struggling with designing at high volume. We know that, right? Yeah. I get people asking me, man, how can I do more than 5 designs a day? Right? I know. We know it's tough. What do you suggest them to do to scale their design output?
Well, I can tell you what here at Vexels we've been working on and that we've already developed which is first we have an online t-shirt maker, which is a tool that we've developed in-house. We have a development team that does all the technical parts of it and all the
and everything is in-house, right?
Everything
You're not outsourcing anyone.
everything like from designing, like from creating these tools, these kind of tools like the t-shirt maker, and of course designs. We have a team of designers of well over 50. Let's put the number a bit low because we have more people coming in these past few weeks. So easy over 45 designers to do everything that we have on the site and more stuff that's coming out. Going back to the t-shirt maker and going back to these options to scale your designs, this t-shirt maker, what it does is that it's an online tool where you can create simply a t-shirt design, which is ready for merch. It's mainly ready for merch, but you can use it on any platform you want. You can use it on Redbubble, you can use it on Teespring, you can use it on any platform. You can choose any graphic from our site. We have a vast collection of PNGs and SVGs which can be easily applied. You can even upload your own images from your desktop, from your PC, from anywhere you want. You can use even our t-shirt designs. You can apply those to the t-shirt maker and create new designs. And it's super easy to use and it's super fast. I
did a review on it. So if anyone wants to check it out, I'm going to leave a link down below.
Check Adnan's video. He does a great job showing you how it works. And also another of your videos, which is really good. I saw it. It was great. And it's about our other great tool for design, which are Bsd T-Shirt Templates. So as the name implies, they are Bsd templates where you can change the layouts, you can edit anything that's inside those PSDs. You do it with Photoshop. With one file you can do any kinds of designs, any amount of designs that you want.
Just unlimited stuff.
Unlimited. Just clicking through stuff. I've tested them thoroughly. I've used some of those on my stores because I first had my templates, but ever since we started creating those, I was like, okay, these are great. These are amazing. So
you don't need to go anywhere.
You open them up and then you turn on and off layers, and you can change the elements, you can change the shapes, you can change effects, colors, text, you can do anything you want. So those are pretty good ways to scale fast, easy, and with high quality, which is like
very high quality, man. I'm honestly, it's one of the best things I've ever seen. Because there are different tools out there, different websites out there where you can create stuff easily, but trust me, not at that high quality, because this is kind of done for you. It's ready made for you. You just need to tweak it a little bit, change the font, change the shapes, change the colors, change the actual design, the whole layout, change the images, and you come up with different variations every single time. And you're gonna take your business to the next level this way.
Absolutely.
Not many people are doing it like that.
One thing that people don't realize is that since these are not PSDs, right? Those are not designs. Those are design templates, design tools.
They're templates, yeah.
It's not that you require a license to use those. From those, you can do literally unlimited designs.
So when people subscribe to Vexels, they can download all of them, right? If they want to.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
And they can use them however they want, even after their subscription finishes.
Yes. Given
that's insane.
That's crazy.
Given they had the subscription.
It's all about bringing value. Designs, anyone can make designs, but bringing value to people who really need to come into terms with design, that's key to our business.
So they're good for beginners who are just starting out. They're not sure how to create a very high quality design.
Absolutely.
And also they're good for people that want to scale, right? So for example, I'm on the 100K tier. I'm looking for something that's easy to make. I'm looking for creating designs at scale. I'm not looking to make one or two designs, right? So for me, that's played a major part in scaling my business and, creating lots and lots of designs very quickly. And I'm sure many people are benefiting from this kind of service as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. So many people lack the inspiration to design or sometimes get a creator's block. Right? What is the process of designing from a pro designer's point of view to come up with a creative idea and turn it into a design quickly?
The process is more about just staying up to date with the news, with trends, what's going on, consuming culture, watching movies, It kind of seems really easy, but it's not that easy when you are basing your business on it, So you gotta be really specific on what you're looking looking for. You gotta really know your audience. What is your audience listening to? What is your audience doing? You know, so there's no shortcut other than
just gotta do it.
Yeah, just gotta do it. Being on social media, while it seems pretty obvious, but once you're in social, you start seeing things through a mercher's eyes. It's really different. You know, like ideas are coming your way all the time.
Left, right, and center. Yeah. If I must add as well, have different templates, ready-made templates or ready-made layouts that you can use, that you can just plug and play, right? For example, these PSDs. You can use them to create different designs all the time. So suddenly you don't have a creator's block. The only thing you need to come up with is a quote or, you know, a design. So let's say you see a quote that's doing really, really well on Merch by Amazon amongst the top sellers. You don't have to copy that design. You can copy the quote, no problem. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's not copyrighted or trademarked, because no one owns the rights to it. So you can use that, plug it into one of these templates and done. Or have your own templates. So for me, I have different types of templates that I can use to create a design very quickly. All I need to do is think, okay, I'm going to use this template. It already has the design layout, so maybe an arc and then graphic in the middle and then reversed arc at the bottom or something like that. Different layouts equals different templates equals getting your designs off the ground very quickly. There's many other things, but obviously, you know, start with that, guys, because that's just going to get you off the ground. You're going to hit the ground running straight away.
Absolutely.
So which design software do you recommend for people starting out?
We'd recommend to get familiar with Adobe products, mainly Illustrator and Photoshop. Those are really easy to grasp. Adobe has the most complete, well-rounded products, like the most powerful products, hands down. It's obvious why they're the best out there. We do vector graphics mainly. We work with Illustrator. Yeah, we work with Illustrator. For the PSDs and the mockups, we work a lot with Photoshop. I would recommend people to at least try to learn Illustrator and Photoshop. We know there's a lot of Affinity Designer users out there. We have plenty of Affinity users within our community. Actually, recently, we're trying to make our products more Affinity friendly. A few months ago, we ran a closed beta for Affinity Design users, where we created a few graphics and try to understand how we can make them as compatible as possible. Fortunately, ever since October this year, our vector graphics are optimized for Affinity, so they can be used for Affinity designers. Some files are preferred to be used on Photoshop, like the PSDs. You still have to use them on Photoshop.
Yeah, you have to have Photoshop,
Yeah. But if you're doing really well, I think buying the software is like Adobe, Adobe
the creative
products,
suite. If you're making a lot of money on Merch by Amazon or any other print-on-demand platform, then you're going to make that money back.
Absolutely.
So go for high quality because it's going to help you in the long run, and it's an investment. I'm going to leave you a link down below so you can check out Illustrator and Photoshop. And trust me, guys, it's what I use. I use Illustrator, and on my course, I demonstrate with Illustrator and Photoshop and other tools, but mainly, personally, I use Illustrator hands down. I personally think it's the best design software for t-shirts. You can use Photoshop. It's more on the artistic side. I do a lot of distressing with it as well, but personally I prefer Illustrator. It's just what I learned first, but both softwares are fantastic softwares.
Agree.
So tell me about which resources do you recommend for people starting out to learn how to design? This is going to be an easy question, Jared.
Yeah.
It's pretty self-explanatory, but trust me, so many people won't find it self-explanatory. So yeah, what's your opinion?
Well, I think the best way to learn a new software or like Adobe products would be YouTube. That's your free university. That's how I like to call it. You can go to the most specific kind of knowledge that you want, and you can get it lightning fast for free. Sometimes you find content creators who you just end up following because they have so much value, so much great stuff to tell you about to learn a software, to learn how to design. And the best part of it is that you don't really need to be a pro. You can be really basic. You may have no idea what is a pixel pixel, what is a vector, and you can still get around just by following what that guy or girl is doing on the video. That's amazing to me.
That's exactly how I learned, mate. Honestly, when I first started, I had no idea about how to design. Personally, I don't feel I'm an artistic person. I mean, I can be creative, but I was never an artistic person. I was never someone who would go and draw something. It's just not me, right? But I thought I have to learn how to design if I'm going to make it in this business. And I learned how to design pretty quickly just by following what that person is saying and then applying it. The main thing is not to watch too many things. Watch one or two videos and apply it, and then watch one or two videos and then apply what they say. This way you have some experience, and then you combine the two skills together and they equal another skill, and then you keep adding to those skills, and before you know it, you know how to design basic designs. And then the more you create and the more you experiment, the more you start learning new skills. And that's it. That's how you learn. So all the skills that I've learned in terms of design, I didn't just learn them like that. I watched people how they design, and I've started creating, and I've added my skills as well. And that's how we do it. So it's going to be hard in the beginning, but later on you'll reap the benefits, definitely.
I agree, 100%. I mean, I even learned how to make a vintage retro sunset watching one of your videos. on Illustrator. Awesome. You got the job done in no time. Doing a little stuff. So guys, YouTube, that's where it's at.
So I get many questions about Vexels. Is it safe in terms of copyright? I'm going to ask you many questions about Vexels, but let's tackle this one first.
Yes, we are safe in terms of copyright. Why is that? We always hold the rights to the graphics. What we give through our subscriptions, we give our community the permit to use our graphics commercially. So you can use our graphics to use on your t-shirts, on your mugs, on your posters, on whatever it is you need. We have logos. People are doing logo designs with our graphics. Our community does not hold the right of our designs, like the intellectual property, which is the main problem, right? Like the intellectual property, we hold it. That pretty much answers.
You just give people the license.
Exactly.
So essentially, if many people can download the same design through their subscription and subsequently upload it to merch by Amazon, could the first person who uploaded the design take down the design of the second person? The answer is no, right? They don't have the right to do that. And even if they were to do that, then the second person who uploaded the design, who had their design taken down, they can go back to Amazon, reach out and say, hey, look, I've got a license from Vexels. That first person should never have given a notice to take down, right? It's not their copyright. So it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, as easy as that. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is all correct, yeah?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, cool. So if someone cancels their Vexel subscription, can they still keep their old designs uploaded? I get so many questions about this as well.
I have two answers for that. First one is that our regular licenses, our regular merch plans and business plans, what they do is we have a subscription bound license. What it means is that as long as you remain subscribed, as long as you keep profiting from our designs, you are entitled to keep on using them. If you cancel your subscription, you cancel your rights to commercialize with our graphics, right? That is how we started out. The first answer is when you cancel, we ask you to stop profiting from those graphics. But the second answer is we have special plans. In this case, Adnan has access to specific, very special kinds of plans, which are lifetime plans, okay? These plans are one payment only. You pay once and then you have full access to our platform forever, as long as we stand. And you have lifetime licenses, okay? So you
heard that, guys. So Vexels have given me the option to offer you guys lifetime plans, which they don't necessarily advertise on their website, right?
They're not on
and
the
that's
website.
Huge. That's huge, because if people want to cancel their subscription on Vexels and keep using a winning design, for example, you have something that's called an extended license. What is it called?
Well, I forgot to mention
where
that.
people pay like $39.
I forgot to mention that.
Or whatever.
Thanks for
per design. That's too much, man.
Let me go back to what you mentioned. Since we do have what it's called a single lifetime license, which means that maybe you like one specific graphic and you want to have the rights to use that graphic forever. So you can purchase...
If you cancel the subscription, right? Because if you keep the subscription, you don't need to use that, right? Because you're covered then. But if you cancel the subscription, that's when this single lifetime lifetime license kicks in, right?
Yeah. Or maybe for people who are not subscribers but want one of the designs, they can make a single purchase. So yeah, they have an option to like the regular license, which is cheaper but doesn't allow you to use it forever, and then the lifetime license, which allows you to get the selling rights indefinitely. Okay, so if you got a winning design and you wish to cancel your subscription, you can still buy the lifetime license on that winning graphic and you can still keep on using it. But with the lifetime plans, you have the merch plan, the merch lifetime plan, and the business lifetime plan, which both have, like, the merch plan has about 200 downloads, you have 2 design requests per month, and with the business plans you have 2,000 downloads per month and you have 7 design requests per month. Though
we forgot to mention about the design requests in terms of scaling, but yeah, you mentioned it right now.
Yeah. I forgot to mention those.
It's all part of the subscription as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Every subscription has design requests, which, like, let's make a parenthesis. These design requests are free of charge. Subscribers can just ask us for a design they may not see on the site, or they want a specific idea. They can make a request through their profile and we'll make it happen. Within a few business days, we get it done for you. Coming back to the lifetime plans, paying one time, it's considerably more expensive than a regular monthly subscription, for example, because you pay one time and you get access forever. Huge value. We start breaking it down.
Absolutely.
Right?
Many people that I know have gone ahead and bought the lifetime license through my links because you guys have given me that exclusive access, because you don't have it on your website. And I think a lot of people are finding it very, very good value for money. Because, I mean, if you think about it, you can download Vexels graphics, new designs and old designs, as long as you live.
Yeah.
But as long as you want to.
Crazy.
Lifetime access, mate. That's crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you can keep profiting for life from those designs. You don't have to get a designer unless you want to scale. You don't have to create your designs yourself. You can just actually use them on many different platforms, not just on Merch by Amazon. So I think the value is there, man. It's a very tiny investment compared to the benefit that people can get from these designs or from this subscription.
100%.
Yeah. So why should someone subscribe to Vexels, and why Vexels in particular, since there are many services out there?
We touched on a lot of features and products and tools that provide great value, right? And sometimes we feel that's a no-brainer, but we feel that beyond the products themselves and the tools, first off, we are a full company. We got over 60 people strong. We are doing much more design products, which are coming up soon. We got tools, much like the t-shirt maker. We are working on a logo maker. We have just released a mockup generator, which is great for merchants who run their individual shops.
Or great for Instagram influencers to use for your Instagram. Instead of buying a separate service, which is fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. So, and those are free for subscribers, right? We have the Bsd T-shirts, which is something that we came up with this year. So we are always working on bringing more value to our community. And not only that, I mean, we have a monthly merch guide, which is like a strategy guide, which is really cool. That's not design, but we also actively engage with the merch community. We try to bring as much value as possible. We listen a lot to our customers. Like the Bsd T-shirts was a direct answer to people who wanted to scale, you know, that wanted more diversity. And the t-shirt maker also was part of that. We noticed that there was a lot of people wanting to, how can we make a custom t-shirt out of this? You know, like your designs are great, but I kind of have my own ideas and I want to make them fast and quick. So we created our own online t-shirt maker, and we have a team of well over 45, maybe 50 designers, 12 of them working exclusively on our merch division. You know, we have design requests, we have the Bsd t-shirts, but we also have upcoming Vexels originals, which are designs which are gonna be let's keep it under wraps for now, okay? I'm gonna let you know, because this is something that I didn't tell you about, because that's been really under wraps lately.
I'm gonna ask you after we finish recording. So definitely, I'm excited.
Yeah, and to give you an example of how much we're growing, which is really important, I think. A growing company is important for a growing business, right? Like growing business, just like merch. Back in 2018, when I started working here, we were 2 people in the marketing department. Today, we're 12. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's insane.
And we've been growing hugely in these past few years, not only with the products, but also with the concepts, like, okay, so merch is not only a fade, it's not a trend, it's something that's here to stay, and we gotta make something for it. And we care, man, we care about the customers. We developed the lifetime plans because there was a lot of people asking for them,
I know a lot of people are gonna ask, since Black Friday and Cyber Monday is looming, it's around the corner.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing any deals for Black Friday and Cyber Monday?
Yes. We're doing a Black Friday sale that will go from Thursday the 26th until Monday the 30th. We're gonna do something special with you, Adnan. I've been telling you a bit about it, but I haven't spilled all the beans yet. Something we're gonna make it a surprise about it, so we don't want to ruin the party. So
awesome. We said we're gonna do another live on Black Friday, so
yeah,
why not? Let's do it.
Yeah.
And then spill the beans then.
Yes, absolutely. So what I can tell you up front is that we are doing, like, among all the people who subscribe, we're gonna give them an exclusive Black Friday bundle with content that's not gonna be on the site.
Awesome.
So that is a new one.
That is with myself. So if they were to subscribe through my link, then they will get that.
Yes.
See, that's what I love about this relationship, man. You know what I mean? It works for everybody.
Yeah.
I want to give my audience the best of the best. Genuinely, that's what I want to do. So I reach out to brands. So for example, like yourself, I say to you, hey, listen, I've been bugging you. I've been saying, I want this for my audience. I want a Christmas pack, I want a Halloween pack, I want a cancer research pack, I want a Thanksgiving pack, and then we're gonna do some more in the future. All of this stuff, guys, you can get for free with my Vexels special page, which they've created for me. So, and that's what's great about this relationship, you know what I mean?
I think it's worth mentioning that we are taking the time to talk with you, to engage with you in these activities, and not only because you are really good at what you do, but because also your success has been proven, and we really understand that you are trying to help people out on this business, and that you bring quality, you give out golden nuggets that we didn't think about. Some of the stuff that you mentioned in an interview that we had with you for our merch strategy guide, right? Like a couple months ago.
Was it like 2 digests ago?
Yeah. I think it was October's guide or September's guide. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But well, I would encourage you to share that with your audience. I mean,
I would do that. I'd leave it down below in a link, guys. So check that out. Awesome, man. Well, look, it's been an absolutely great interview, podcast, whatever you want to call it. I hope people have benefited from it, and I'm sure that the majority will benefit, because we're sharing stuff that not many people know, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's some common knowledge stuff, but some nuggets that we've shared have been great. So any last words that you want to conclude with?
Absolutely. I would encourage everyone to try Vexels out. It's a great platform for designers, it's a great platform for merchers, it's a great platform if you are starting out, because you can try it out for a few months, see how you do, and then decide, make up your mind if you're doing well, if you see that you may need a bit more time. Also, if you're a well-seasoned mercher like yourself, right, Adnan? I know you've been using Vexels for a while now. We know you enjoy it. We talked about, well, these Bsds are really great.
Yeah.
So, for example, right? And so for expert merchants, it's a huge way to scale up, and have amazing quality. That's my advice.
Give it a go, guys. Yeah. Honestly, it is the best investment that's going to help you get quality designs pretty much straight away. And if you're looking to scale, it's going to help you a bunch. Literally plug and play, get your subscription, start downloading designs, scale them. Even if you have a team of designers, you can actually send them these designs or give them access to your subscription to download those designs for you, not to use them for their personal benefit, and then scale them that way, change a few bits and pieces on them, and before you know it, you've got from one design you can make tens of designs. You know what I mean? Use the Bsd templates, use the T-shirt maker. I mean, the sky is the limit. Absolutely. The world is your oyster. I use it personally, and many people that I know that are successful use it as well. So if you don't use it, then you're going to be missing out. Your loss, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And to be real, we don't guarantee you're gonna be super successful, right? We know that that depends entirely on you. You say it all the time. You point out the importance of research, the importance of doing the job well done. You know, our power is designs, trying to help merchants out with a few more nuggets, right? Or with a few more perks.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we know that success is something that you build on your own. We want to be real with it. You can try it out, and hopefully we'll become your best partner in design.
Awesome, man. That's fantastic. That's great. Well, look, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm sure people have benefited from this awesome session, this awesome podcast that we have done together. And I look forward to seeing you on the next podcast that we're going to do on Black Friday. And then we're going to share some more nuggets. There's going to be some more stuff. We're going to drop that big bomb, the deal. And then maybe you're doing something that's outside of that, right? Is there going to be a giveaway or something that people can benefit from?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got some of that coming up. Yeah.
There you go. So stay tuned, guys. Look forward to that. It's going to be a bomb, guys. Anyway, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. And thank you so much for watching. Before you go, give this video a like. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Leave a nice comment or ask us a question or anything like that. And make sure you hit the notification bell button so that you guys don't miss out on any future content. And I'll see you on the next video or podcast. Take care. Goodbye, guys.